everybody, and welcome back to the Engine Builder Show. On today's episode, Gabe will be talking about how to dominate your customers' minds and become their only option. We appreciate everyone tuning in, and as always, enjoy the show. Good morning, everybody.
There was always a ton to learn. Good morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Happy Wednesday. If you're tuning in live, drop a comment in and say hello. I always appreciate when you tune in, and grateful that you're taking time to spend a little bit of your day with me, even if you're watching live or you get to watch this later in the future. So appreciate you. Like Jethro said, we're going to talk about how to dominate your customers' minds and make it so you really become their only option. And we have lots of really good models of this all around us as entrepreneurs and marketers. And it's something that when we practice correctly, we can really elevate our marketing. We can really dramatically increase the customer experience that we provide. And it's something that can really solidify your business and just, again, help you be more stable and grow for the long term. So the first thing that's really key when it comes to this is putting physical reminders in your customers' homes. And so what I mean by that is I always tell people that I'll give you a few different examples, but I always tell people writing a book is like $1 million business card. And the reason is because when you have a book that you can send to somebody, if they're a new prospect or a new client, you can send them a book, then they'll keep that on their desk. They'll think of you regardless of if they read it or not. Hopefully they read it, obviously. But even if they don't read it, if it sits there on their desk or on their bookshelf or somewhere in their home, they're going to think of you when they see that, and that helps you own mind share in their life and in their world. And it allows you to, just have the opportunity to almost through it's almost synthetic in a sense is one of the ways I say it, but it's synthetic relationship building because you're able to, have something there that really, reminds them of you throughout the day, throughout the week, and throughout their life. The other things, anything that you can physically put on somebody's desk or in their home or on their refrigerator is definitely a good idea. As an example, one of the home services companies I use, Tim Frank Septic, they mail physical reminder cards that end up going on the fridge. And then I remember, oh yeah, I need to have them come service my tank. And they have magnets and things like that. So the old school, in a sense, compared to a lot of what we do today, that old school marketing of having something that's physically in your customers' homes is a huge advantage to you. And so shipping them a welcome box, sending them a gift, sending them something that's going to be physically in front of them is always a good idea. What's up, Mo? Good morning. The other thing that's really key when it comes to really owning your customers' minds and becoming their only option is coming up with your own Amazon Prime. And what I mean by that is probably the majority of you that get to watch this know what Amazon is and have Amazon Prime. And the genius part about Amazon Prime is not the 2-day shipping. That's convenient. It's not the free Prime videos that you get to watch, as part of your subscription. That's cool too. It's not Prime Music. It's not all these other things. Those are good, and they're, I enjoy those things too. But the genius of Amazon Prime is that Amazon has locked you up as a customer when you pay the annual membership fee. And so when you think about buying something online, if you were going to go to a random retailer, online, retailer, or go to Amazon, the odds are you're going to go to Amazon because you've already paid for that free shipping, you've already paid for that membership, and they've essentially bought your loyalty for the year. And so when you're able to create an Amazon Prime style kind of membership or program for those folks that you serve, you become their only option because 99% of people, in my experience, and I use this approach in many areas of our business, they won't walk away from any money they've spent. It doesn't matter if it's $100 or $10,000. People don't want to walk away from the investment that they made. And so you have the opportunity to really lock up your market, serve them well, and create loyalty by creating a simple membership program. In the home services space, there's there's often like plumbing companies, HVAC, heating and cooling companies. They will have like a comfort club, or is what some of them are called, or a membership club where you pay a couple $100s for the year, and then they come out and check your furnace a couple times a year and your air conditioner, and then you get a discount on other services. That's an example of putting the Amazon Prime model into a business in such a way that you lock up that customer base, and you almost guarantee probably 90% of your future revenue simply by having that membership program. We were used to be a part of that. As an example, the HVAC kind of membership program, until the company working with changed their service areas, which is weird. But I'm sure we'll join one of those again, because we want to have somebody come out, check things. It's peace of mind. But then when something goes wrong, they're going to be the first person that we call, for our home here. And so if thinking about your business, how can you create like that Prime membership that makes it so it's not about making money on the membership, to be clear. If you do, great. I'm always for profitability, because that helps everybody, including the customer. When you're profitable, you can actually serve your customers much more effectively. But the point of having that Amazon Prime membership style kind of element in your business is not, the first point is not profitability. The first goal is actually to own the customer's loyalty and be the first option that they think of when they're going to buy a product or service that's in your industry. So as you think about that, that's a great way to really own the market space, is coming up with your own, again, Amazon Prime style, membership or approach that you can use to help your clients stick with you and get the service and support that they need. So that's the second thing. The third thing is, if you really want to own, your customer's mind and be their only option, you definitely need to employ multi-channel marketing. I see so many large and small, young and very experienced entrepreneurs who mistakenly think that they can build their business on one marketing channel. And then, for an example, because this happens probably more than anything else, they're doing really well on Facebook ads. They're growing, everything's going extremely well, and then Facebook turns off their ad account. And when that happens, it's a huge wake-up call to the entrepreneur, to the marketer, to the person that's using that channel, that if they don't have that channel that they bet everything on running, then they're going to start to slowly lose traction, have less leads, and potentially go out of business if they don't fix the situation. So not only is it risky to have one marketing channel from a business perspective, it's not anywhere near as effective as surrounding your prospects and your customers from a multi-channel perspective. So yes, absolutely, Facebook ads are great. We use those for our clients and they work really well. But we never recommend just running a single thing. We'll often then run Google ads, or we'll do text message marketing or email marketing, or run things on YouTube, or do direct mail, or do TV, or do radio. So when you have 2 or 3 or 4 channels all talking about what you offer and surrounding your prospect in multiple different locations, physically, digitally, wherever they're hanging out, that's when you really start to embed your brand in their mind. And so when they reach that point of pain or that point of need, they're going to go, oh, I know that, I can call this person, or I can call this company for what I need. And so that's really key to remember as well, because without that multi-channel marketing approach, you're going to end up getting eaten up by a competitor very quickly, or you're going to have that channel turned off, or there's going to be an optimization change. I watch this every time there's a new kind of social media channel that becomes popular and people really like using. I watch people dump everything into it, and then the channel changes, and then their business, slows, and that's because they depended on a single channel. I've seen that happen with everything from Facebook ads to Clubhouse, people using that as a channel, TikTok, all of them are the same. Like even LinkedIn used to be really powerful for organic marketing, and it still is, but it can't be the only channel. That the algorithm has changed. And when people bet everything on one channel and then it shifts, then they're in trouble. So just as a reminder, if you really want to own your customers' minds in a positive way and really serve them well and be the only option they think of, put physical reminders in their home, ship them a book, your physical product, send them something that's going to end up on their desk or in their home somewhere. Second thing is create your own Amazon Prime style membership, because when people pay for something like that, that anchors you in their mind, and you end up being the first choice that they think of when they want to buy something in your space. And then the third thing is make sure that you use multi-channel marketing to surround your prospects and your customers, because if you don't do that, one channel will shift or change, and then you'll end up being in trouble from a business perspective, but also you won't be touching the customer in multiple different locations and fronts. So hopefully that's useful for you. If you need help applying any of that or growing your business from a marketing perspective, we're here to help. You can go over to businessmarketingengine.com or just comment down below, and we will be glad to contact you and help you with whatever you need. So thanks for tuning in today, and we will see you tomorrow.